What's going on, guys? It's Rich Lux coming at you with another video. Is the iPad Pro worth it? Well, I have it here. I'm gonna tell you what I do like about it. I love these speakers here at the bottom. You see you have 1, 2 speakers there, and then you have an extra 2 at the top. So it's safe to say that you have multiple speakers. It sounds so crisp, so loud. I don't want to play any music due to copyright, but I've been having the iPad Pro for a while. I use a couple medical apps here just for fun, but I really don't see the Pro app part of it. Like, I wish I could run some type of Pro program, like maybe Final Cut X, maybe something of that nature, or besides just iMovie that I have pulled up here. You know, that would be kind of cool. This is a video I was working on the other day where I showed you the video quality and the sound quality and the photo quality of the iPad Pro. You can check that out in my video section. I made a video if you want to check out what those look like. But overall, I mean, the iPad Pro is nice. It's nice because it's really big. That's what I love about it. Checking it out right here on the side, you do have this 3 circle things here, and it's so you can dock it when you do get like a keyboard. That's what that's for. The iPad Pro is cool. I get a lot of compliments on it. I don't really take it out the house that much, and when I do, people want to like hold it and check it out. My friends think it's cool, but everyone says it's too big. I like the fact that it's big. I think it's really cool. It really gives me another type of experience. You know, I'm just gonna open up some apps here, put it on mute, and play some apps while I talk to you. But I just feel like the iPad Pro is not delivering Pro features, in the sense that I don't have Pro applications to play. I mean, I have this really good tablet. It has a really good chip in it, but it's not giving me the Pro-ness that I would like. Like, where's my Final Cut X? Where's my Pro Tools? That would be awesome to have on this device, but it's not there yet. So I do think that this device is really ahead of its time in that sense. And I like that it is big. It's cool. It gives me, I find myself playing on my iPad a lot more. It kind of like gave me another life. Like, okay, I like playing it because it's really big, but at the same time, is it worth it? Well, let's break it down. The iPad Pro right now is not worth it, for the fact that everything it does, your iPad mini and your iPad Air 2 can do. It doesn't separate itself from that bunch just yet. I do think in the later future, when Apple starts making up Pro apps that are only compatible for this device, or will make sense to use it in this device, will be cool. It's kind of like if you do photography, you're gonna do Photoshop on one of these pads. It's really great because it's big. But the iPad Air 2 is also big. It's just a couple inches different. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think that right now this device is taking advantage of its power. And other than that, I think it's fun to play with. It's just a really expensive big toy. And I do think people are still gonna buy it. I think it's cool. It has a type of nostalgic vibe to it. You know, it gives you that futuristic type vibe. And if you just don't like, if you can't see well, it's really cool to have, but is it really doing the most right now? And it's not at its full potential. So if you're that type of person that's really indecisive, I would hold out on the iPad Pro until, you know, there's some better apps that you would use. For example, see this medical app right here? If you're a doctor and you want to bring this iPad into the office and talk to a patient about their knee, and how, like, let's say I'm going to pull up a tool here on the side, and I'm going to tell the patient, oh, right here is where you had cracked your leg, and da-da-da-da, and I'm going to show the patient, like, you may have arthritis right here. You see, I'm going to put some spurs there. Okay, this is cool to have in a doctor's office, but this program can be run on the iPad Air 2. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you can save yourself a couple $100 if you just get an iPad Air 2 as opposed to getting the iPad Pro. So if you're a doctor or you're in the medical field, maybe having this really big screen will come off as more impressive to the patient as opposed to having an iPad mini or an iPad Air 2. that's kind of like the difference. If that makes any sense at all to you, I hope it does to some of you. So maybe a doctor just wants to come in with a big iPad Pro so he can show his patient this chart at a very big screen. But the iPad Air 2 is also big. Again, games look really good, amazing on here. I've been playing a lot of games lately. And I'm thinking maybe I'll start doing some app reviews. You know, might as well. It looks pretty good. So anyways, you can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to leave all the links, stuff below. Let me know what you think about it. Any comments, questions, concerns. This is the gold version here. It is the 64 gigabyte. And I'm sorry, 32 gig. And there's your camera, your speaker, light, sensor, all that stuff is there. Sleep, wake button, toggles. But yeah. All right, man. Let me know what you think about it. All right, peace.